Hello. So today in this video, I will discuss how to write JavaScript programming in HTML5. As you know, JavaScript programming you can write in any programming language. If you want, you can write in Java. You can write in any server-side scripting language like a PHP, Python, Ruby, or even you can write in the C# also. So due to the more flexibility concept in the Java programming, it is applicable to the almost all of the programming language, supported to the almost all of the programming language. So here we'll see only in HTML5. So first things, whenever you are writing the JavaScript programming, so where and how to write it in HTML5. So there are the again like a CSS, there are the two options. You can in that way only you can write the JavaScript in HTML5. First one, in HTML5 file itself only you can write the JavaScript code. Another is again you can create the separate JavaScript file, and the extension of such kind of the file is .js, that is the small only. Okay, and that file we can link with HTML5. Okay, so first we'll see again in HTML5 only how you can write the JavaScript code. Regarding this, what I will do, I'll create one normal, a very basic again HTML file. So for that purpose I am using again Notepad. So in this Notepad again the basic part is the same only. I mean the doc type HTML head and the title. After that we can close header, then start body, and then one heading I can write here h1 align. This is just for the your understanding purpose कि this program is regarding the what my JavaScript program. Then you can close the h1 and then you can close body, then close HTML. So we'll save this file first, open, and we'll see. You know already this is the HTML file, so we can give the extension is .html. So I can save here file Alok Java, I'm just writing .html, and I can give again extensions double quote. Inside the double quote we write the file name. Then there is no chance कि another extension .txt the operating system will consider. So now we'll see this output. Where is this program? This is in the desktop only. Test class, yes, Alok Java, yeah, coming. So here you see our intention to write the JavaScript program in HTML5. This is the HTML file only. So whenever you are writing JavaScript program, what we have to do, we have to create the function in the JavaScript program, and that function we have to call in any event. Okay, so generally in button, otherwise button we can create on click event. Okay, so button, whenever I am creating the on click event, so we first of all we design the one button, and in that button only we'll create on click event, and in that event we'll call JavaScript function. So for this purpose I'll create one button. Whenever you are creating the button in HTML5, you have two options. One option, input type equal to submit, you can use. Another is direct, you can use button tag also. So I will prefer for the input type equal to button only. That depends upon the developer mind only. So you can use anything, nothing like this one. Always we can follow this only, nothing. So input type equal to button, and then name of this button, that is the optional. After that, label of this button. So for that purpose, the label, whatever the name you want to display on this button, you can write under the value only. So value, again I can write here, click here for JavaScript program, double quote, close it, and then we'll design the little bit again inline CSS for this button, then it looks good. Style equal to double quote, this is the inline CSS background, so I will give the one background color here. Okay, we can go for the blue, and then the font, again I will display the white color. So white value I can put for the hexadecimal value we'll use. Then font size, if you want, you can increase, giving here again the 24px, and if you want font weight also we can make bold, right? So, and if you want button also, design also we can put. So very popular design is the border radius only, border hyphen radius. So this again I am giving here 20px. So this is basic only one input inline CSS for this button. Now click save, then we can refresh this page. Coming, we'll make little bit center this one, and this should be small, then looking good. Then here center, center. So now again you can save this file and refresh. Yes, it is coming like this. Okay, so once I click in this button, once I click on this button, then we'll call the JavaScript functions. So what is my intention? So once I'll click on this button, I want to display the one pop-up message, welcome to India. Okay, otherwise India is great country, some kind of the statement we want to display here. Yeah, welcome to the CAC as a pop-up window. So for that purpose, what you can do, you have to write the JavaScript code. JavaScript code you can write anywhere in the HTML5. Nothing like that one, this particular position is only the fixed. But that code always that should be inside the opening of the scripting tag and closing of the scripting tag. Means here whenever you are writing the JavaScript code, that we have to write opening the scripting tag like this, and then closing of a scripting tag. Yes, between this only we can write, and this part you can write anywhere in the HTML code. I am writing under the head section. If you want that, we can write after the body part also. So here we can write the JavaScript. And one more thing, this is the one way. Another way is also there, a script type text / JavaScript. This way also you can write. Okay, this is the extra one. If you want, you can add this also, otherwise without that also. Okay, so I will create both way. First I can show you without that one. So here again we'll create the function. JavaScript programming, whatever you are writing, we have to create function, and that function we have to call. So function, creating the function, again same concept like a C++. So what concept is there? Again the function keyword. Function is the keyword. And one more point you keep in your mind, JavaScript is case sensitive programming language. So here we have to give the respect capital letter to capital, small to small only. So function, again you cannot make again the capital. So function, all characters should be small only. So function is keyword, and after that give the function name. So I will give the function name Alok. This is the my function name, and then again the function bracket, parenthesis, open the parenthesis, close the parenthesis, then curly bracket. In this bracket only you can write the statement, function statement we can write. So my intention to display here pop-up window. For display the pop-up window in JavaScript, one concept is there, one function is there, that is called alert, 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 and parenthesis bracket double quote, and inside this one you can write a statement whatever you want to display as a pop-up window. So I will display here welcome to CEC. I am writing like this only, then close double quote, close this one and this one. A statement termination is like a C only. So once the statement done, then we have to put the semicolon. Yes, so this part is done. We created the JavaScript code, right? We written the JavaScript code. That code should be inside the opening the scripting and closing the scripting. Inside that one we have to create function, and in that function same process like a C programming. So function keyword we can write first, then the function name, anything you can give, nothing like that one, small letter function name you can keep. If you want you can keep the capital letter, but whatever you are giving that way only, that function name only, if you are keeping in the capital only we can call. Then parenthesis bracket, open the parenthesis, close the parenthesis bracket, then curly bracket, and inside that one my intention to display as a pop-up window some message, so I use the alert function here, and inside the alert again parenthesis double quote, display the message, close double quote, close bracket, and put semicolon. That is important because like a other programming language, here termination of the programming, termination of the statement required with the help of the semicolon only we can identify. Then close the again bracket. Right, now we'll call these functions. So calling these functions we have to generate the event. So event generation, that I already discussed in the module 2. So many different type of the event generation is there. So here again the event is again button, we can click on click, that is the one event type, and in that on click only we'll call these functions. So how to call? So after double quote anywhere we can write on click, then equal to double quote, what is the function name? Alok. So Alok, then function bracket, close this one, done. Right, now you save this file, then refresh and see here what is happening. Yes, see, welcome to the CEC is coming now. Welcome to the CEC is coming. Again more second time we'll create, then again we'll get again the separate this message, and that is nothing. Okay, yes. So in this way you can write the JavaScript code. Suppose that same part if you want you can write after the body, same part. I'll just display this, change the message, welcome to India, I'll put. Now we'll see, this is also working. That's why I told anywhere we can write, even if you want you can put like this, a script space type equal to text slash JavaScript. This also if you want you can add. File, save, you'll see refresh coming now. So this is another way we can create. Okay, this is the, again the writing the JavaScript code inside the HTML file itself only. But if you want, you can create the separate file also, and that file we can link here. So creating the separate file, what we have to do, we don't want this one, na? We don't want this one. We'll cut everything, will remove. So now only the normal HTML file, this ones. So again create one separate notepad, open separate notepad, and in that notepad only write this part, function part only. So nothing again the script type equal to text like JavaScript and like that one, nothing. Just only you write this one and save this file. Save this file in the same folder, other by any location, but we have to give the path. So I'm writing here Alok is already there, so I'm writing a ranjan.js. JS is the extension of the JavaScript file like HTML file. This point keep in your mind, please. Yes. And now we'll call this again JavaScript in the HTML file. So here again, after opening the head and closing the, you can call anywhere, like nothing like this one, here only. Anywhere we can call, but this is the standard format to call here. So calling purpose, again a script, script script, src. Here we have to write a script space src, and then again the your JavaScript file name .js, and then separate tag for the closing, script. Right, save this one, and then I will change the message, then we'll see the difference. I am putting the message, I will put the message here, keep patience. Yes, now we will see, refresh. Yeah, coming now. So in this way you see in the JavaScript nothing, same part we already written here without a script, and that how to call, you can see this line, right? So in this way we can link the external JavaScript file. But when you require the external JavaScript file, see for the one you have a one page only, in that page again giving the external depends how you are thinking as a developer. But whenever the multiple places we are calling that JavaScript file, that time this external link, calling the external link is good. So that depends how you are managing your file. That is the again the part of the personal way to developer thinking. Okay, so this part is clear. Next thing is again, with the help of the JavaScript you can change the any HTML content. With the help of the JavaScript, if you want, you can change the any HTML content. Take example, I will create again here one paragraph. In that paragraph some statement is there, but when I will click the button, so that button will call JavaScript function, and with the help of that function I will change the paragraph content. Okay, that is also the possible. So in that case I'll create one paragraph, so P, and that paragraph we have to give the ID. Actually with the help of the name also we can call contents of the paragraph, replace the paragraph content, but ID I will just show today the demo for ID only. So PID, give any ID name, I'm giving the PID only, and here again one CSS I will put a small inline CSS for your demo purpose. Style, again background I will change, background -color green, and then color also will change, again white is good for there. White hexadecimal value I added, green hexadecimal value I don't know, so that's why I put the name. Depends, you can write the name, okay, otherwise hexadecimal value. And font -size 18px, and font weight bold. This is the minimum only I put, and then here I'll put one statement. A statement is welcome to CSE department. This is the statement which is displaying under the paragraph. We'll see first of all how it is coming. Save. Yeah, you can see here this message is coming. So now once I'll click on this button, so this message will change, not a pop-up window. Now this message will only change. Okay, so in that case again I'll create the JavaScript code. So I am using the in same document only the JavaScript code. So a script again I put, then go for again next closing of the script, and here you will create one function. Same function only I'll create because the button I already written the same function name na? So function Alok, then this, yes, this. So now so this paragraph, what is the ID? PID. So we have a one function here in the JavaScript. With the help of that function only we can call any value based upon the ID only. So that function is document, document, all are small. Keep this point in your mind. Document, document, document dot get all small. Element, e capital only. Element e capital, rest of the things are small only. By b capital, y small. ID, I capital, D. Document dot get element by ID, e should be capital, b should be capital, and I should be capital. So this function only, and then parenthesis bracket double quote, and what is the ID? PID. This ID only you want to change na? Yes. Close double quote, inside the double quote we have to write that ID and close the bracket. Dot, if you want to change the value, HTML value, then again we have to write here dot inner, INNER, and HTML capital, inner HTML, equal to what statement you want to change. What statement you want to change, that we can write here inside the double quote. Okay, so there I am writing here keep patience, keep patience, and then we can display again keep patience dot, that's it, enough only. This is smallest message only will display, not a issue. Then double quote, close double quote, and this ones. So now what will happen when I'll click this button, so they will call this function. So this function with the help of this ID, and due to the inner HTML, whatever this ID value is there, that ID value they will replace, this message they will replace with this message. So we'll see it is working or not. So again I save that file, click, you see now message is the welcome to the CSE department. So once I'll click here for JavaScript program, yes, you see here keep patience coming now. Okay, again you can click, you see coming. So in this way you can change any content. This is the small, I just one paragraph I did and you already changed. So in this way you can change any HTML content with the help of the JavaScripts. Same way you can do any kind of the value you can pass to the JavaScript, and you can do the again the dynamic calculation also. So what I will do again, I will create the two input box. In that two input box I will take two values, integers value, and will display the addition of that value. So again I'll create two input box, that is complete HTML code na. So input type equal to number, because we want the integers value na, number, and ID is again important here, F and O. If you want you can give name also the same, not a problem, name is optional here. So ID, F and O, and then required I'll put. Yes. So br again we can put another one, input type equal to again the number and id equal to s and oi I written here, and then required. So what my intention here? My intention is in two input box I will give the some input value, integers value, and addition will display in that paragraph only. Okay. So in that case, what we can do here now? This will see first of all box is coming or not. Yes, coming not to input box, and both are number only. Now will in JavaScript function only, same function only I will just change. So here again using this document.getElement by id, will call that value inside the JavaScript. So document dot get element by id, and then the f and o, first id value, but here we are passing the value, so dot value. So this id, due to this function, the value of this id is coming here, so we have to store inside the JavaScript. So storing purpose, any programming language we have a concept of the variable na? So here again we have to use the variables, but here very simple way is that you can write var, nothing again the different data types we can use. Here also we have a int and other things, but normally you can use the var. So var we can store integers also, var we can store the character also, but var first and first number equal to. So this id value, due to this function, it is coming to the this place in the JavaScript. Okay, and one more things, why the var is important here. Generally whenever we are passing any HTML value to the JavaScript, always they will consider as a string, and then if you want to do anything, then we can use the typecasting, and then we can convert into the integers, otherwise whatever the format you want. We'll see, not a problem, 1 minute. So this change, same way another again the value we have to pass from the HTML to the JavaScript. So again var data types, then again we can give the some name of the that variables, second number equal to document dot get element by id. One more thing, id all are both are as capital only, and then again s and o dot value. Right, now we can display the sum. So first we'll add for sum equal to, so what we have to add, JavaScript variables we have to add, not the this id variables, because id value came to the JavaScript, now stored inside this variable only. So that we have to add first no plus second no. Now you see here, just now I told value is coming in the JavaScript from HTML to the JavaScript in the character format only. So this is the again the string, they will consider as a string, another is again a string, but due to this plus, this string and this string, they will concat. Here plus is working as a concat. Okay, we'll see it is working or not. So now what I will do, I remove this message, and then only we can display that value in that paragraph. So here I told, here plus is not working as a arithmetic operator, because here plus is working as a concat operator in the JavaScript, because both value whatever you pass from the input box to the JavaScript, there again by default they will consider as a string. So as per this concept, whatever the value I am giving, suppose that I will give here 1 2, another I am giving here 5 6, so answer will come here in this paragraph, welcome to the CS department place 1 2 5 6, not coming, something mistakes I did. What mistake I did, we have to see. D small only, I capital. Save, refresh. Now we'll see. Yes, 1256 is coming now. So what happened here? This value also a string, this value also a string by default, so this plus is working as a concat. But my intention, our intention is there to display the additions. So in that case, whatever the value is coming, a string value is coming, that we have to convert to the integers. For that purpose, any programming language, we have a one concept that is called typecasting. So here again we have to convert into the integers. For converting the integers, like a Java programming, we can use here parse int, parse cap small I capital and t, then this value. So first value converted to the integers. Same way you can convert another value. This also converted to the integers. So now this integers plus this integers, now this plus will work as a arithmetic operator. Save, refresh. Now this answer should come 68. Yes, coming. So this is looking very funny language now. Something is plus is same places but different things, it is working in the concat operator. Same plus, same programming language, it is working as a, whenever the value is the integers, working as arithmetic operators. Generally other programming language you see concat operator symbol is different, arithmetic is always the plus only. Okay, so this is the advantage, you can say, otherwise flexibility we can say regarding the JavaScript. So I think today in this video, today you got the idea how to write the JavaScript program in the HTML5. There are the two things, one is the in same HTML file, other is another you can link. Next again I discuss about how to change the content of the HTML file, HTML content with the help of the JavaScript. Then again dynamic way how you can do the any kind of the calculation and otherwise anything with the help of the JavaScript. So next video again I will discuss more about as per your syllabus. Thanks for your patience.